back to the Top Gun Podcast. Glad you joined us. We got a great episode coming up for you. NFL breakdown, who's good, who's not, who actually wants to win in this league, who wants to be good. We'll find out. We'll see. We'll be the judge. We'll give you some new power rankings. We got some NCAA news, and what a World Series. I mean, there's no greater words in baseball than Game 7, other than Game 7 extra innings. Instant classic. Can't wait to talk about it. And our big three. We got the big three of greatest sports rivalries of all time. We're glad you joined us. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and let's go. All right, boys. Just got done watching the Chiefs-Bills game. It feels good to know that the Broncos stand alone on top of the AFC West. Just saying.
First time since 2015, the year that the Broncos won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
7-2.
Patrick Mahomes does not look like the Patrick Mahomes of old. Let's just say that.
No, he's not.
He was running for his life against a bad defense.
Yeah, he was.
You know what? I completely forgot. I was watching it, and then I saw somebody sack him, and then I look up and it's Joey Bosa, and I completely forgot Joey Bosa plays for the Bills now. So
seriously?
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, oh.
Seriously?
I did. It was just one of those things. Just looks weird in a Bills uniform.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean,
he's
like, it's like looking at those pictures when they show like the pictures of Shaq in the Celtics jersey.
Right.
It's just not right.
Just isn't right. It just looked weird. Yeah,
crazy.
For real. Yeah. So it was just one of those things where I was like, oh well, maybe their D line does have some hope. I think it's their secondary really that's been killing.
Joey Bosa can stay healthy.
Yeah, something about that Bosa genetics doesn't really help them stay healthy very long. They might get one total season between the two of them a year. But anyway, we got a lot to talk about. We got I just feel like this is an ongoing, I feel like I'm stuck on repeat, but just epic week of sports. I mean, you have the best two words in sports, which is Game 7.
Game 7.
Let alone followed by the best four words in sports, which is Game 7 extra innings.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So, it felt like, other than it not being the Indians, but it felt...
Yeah, it kind of felt like it, for real.
Felt like 2016.
Yep, all over again.
So, heartbreaking loss for
I feel bad for Vladdy Jr. I feel bad for him.
He left it all out there, man. You got to take
he was only the last player of the dugout, too.
Yeah. You got to take your hats off to the Blue Jays, but
yeah.
The Dodgers are $1 billion organization. What are you going to do?
They are inevitable like the Chiefs.
Yeah,
the rich just get richer.
They just keep.
Magic Johnson has 16 championships.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about how many championships Magic Johnson has now.
As an owner in the playoffs.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got his hands into other organizations too. But yeah. So we'll get to that. We'll talk some MLB here in a little bit. What do you guys got for your funniest? I like sports moments, maybe stuff like that, outside of what we're gonna get into here. Go ahead, Giovanni. Kick us off.
So the funniest sports moments I have is famous YouTuber Tom Grassi was wearing an unwee purple outfit during the Friday Q&A live stream on Halloween, and his girlfriend Maya was wearing anxiety orange outfit from the movie Inside Out 2 in an Instagram and YouTube post. Tom had the purple wig, purple phone case, purple shirt, and purple everything from the movie, and Maya wearing anxiety orange hair, orange and white shirt, and the brown pants.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. Halloween. What a great holiday.
Yeah.
Especially on a Friday.
I still remember you wore the Ennui outfit last year.
I didn't. Was I ennui? No,
Yeah.
that was Mrs. Davis.
Really?
I think I
Oh,
was.
I
I
thought it
was the deep dark
thought it was
secret.
on-
I just
Oh.
found a way to wear a hoodie and pants.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
pretty much every year.
Okay. I know Mrs. Jones was anxiety last year.
All right. So Cooper, you got anything?
I
Go ahead.
got 3 more to talk.
Let us hear 'em.
I got Tom Grossi in his popular The NFL scripted Week 8 video. He used a signature humorous approach to explain the week's events, including the joke that the Cardinals lost to the bye week by a walk-off field goal.
I saw that same joke made about the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess they could have.
Right.
The Browns definitely could have found a way to lose the bye week by trading away Myles Garrett or something like that. But I guess
Trade deadline's coming up to Tuesday.
Yeah, I guess they could trade him away before Monday. It's not the week's not over, right? So
No. All right, one last one to talk. I got Dodgers manager Dave Roberts providing a laugh when he wiped down the race during team activities to the delight of his players.
Dodgers, man.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had one funny moment.
Let's get
Luka, I don't remember which game it was, but I think it was against the Grizzlies. Literally crossed the dude out of his shoes. Like
literally.
he made a move like left, step back, dude's shoe flew off his foot. It was ridiculous. This is skinny Luka, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking nice.
Yeah, and it's no longer LeBron's team no more.
No.
Nope.
No, but I don't see LeBron retiring after this year. LeBron seems like a farewell tour kind of player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to be announcing something.
Yeah, he'd have to come out over the summer and say, "Hey, I'm retiring," and then just everywhere he goes, them pull him to half court and give him a gift and wish him good luck on his billion-dollar ventures. So
something like that.
Imagine if Chris Paul retired on the same year as LeBron. That would be 2 retirement farewell tours.
Yeah. Chris Paul's overrated.
Yeah, kind of. All right.
Okay, so let's get into grounded, cleared for takeoff.
No sports is awesome.
Sports are you ready? You got one?
Yeah, I got one finally.
There you go.
This is week 8 of last week. Jets QB Justin Fields was so emotional after Jets' first win of the season versus the Bengals. He was literally crying and praying in his bedroom closet days before the big game. He was crying and praying, repeating, just one win, and he was crying after the game during the post-game interview.
Yeah, I heard that he was curled up in his closet.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me is like, come on, man. The other part of me is like, they were gonna bench him and Tyrod Taylor, Tyrod Taylor, had a knee injury, and so he got to play, got the win. His career may be revitalized in a way. He's gonna get another start, I'm sure, after the bye week, and we'll see.
Okay.
So I do feel for the guy. I like Justin Fields. I think that, he's a great athlete. I don't know if he's gotten a fair shake at quarterback. He's played on 3 pretty dumpy teams. So not much to really judge a guy based off of. But it's how it shakes out in the NFL sometimes.
Yeah.
With risk of moving on too soon, Cooper, do you have any sports are awesome moments?
I had one on there if we were going to talk about it, and we are, and it was just Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah.
The farewell kind of thing going on after a long and illustrious career.
Oh, absolutely.
He's incredible. So I just thought that was really great. As much as I don't really like the Dodgers, but
what a way to go out.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I mean, to announce your retirement at the beginning of the season, to have a ceremonial last start, and I mean, they even had him warmed up and ready to go in the bullpen if they
Yeah.
had to go even further into extras. But
Yeah.
but
He's a legend for sure.
yeah, yep, Hall of Famer, first ballot, easy,
Yeah.
no
And
question.
even though David Ortiz or someone said, "See you in Cooperstown," for a clean Kershaw.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to move on to ground and clear for takeoff?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, let's get it. I'll start us off since I didn't have
Okay.
any funniest or sports are awesome moments
All
other
right.
than agreeing with you guys. I'm actually going to save a couple of my cleared for takeoff for when we get to talk about MLB because there was just some like just crazy moments of the whole series. So it was pretty awesome. But JMU, did you guys happen to see that they're rolling out their Marvel mashup helmets on November 22nd?
No.
I actually did see this, and this was kind of going to tie into something that I was going to talk about with Coastal Carolina's glow in the dark uniforms.
Oh, that'll be cool.
I saw those,
Which
and
doesn't
they
make
just rolled them out
sense.
this week. Yeah, I was like, they literally just used it for the tunnel.
Yeah,
which was
what's the
kinda
gimmick
weird.
there? Or well, I guess that you could like shut the stadium lights off and have them run out and stuff. But
And oh gosh, what school? Some school converted a 2-point conversion with the lights off. Like the stadium, someone like tripped the breaker, stadium
my
lights shut off, and the kids still caught it. But anyway, that's just one thing. But I did see the JMU helmets.
yeah, I don't know what category to put them under though. If you saw them, because it looks like somebody just took like a sticker book sticker and stuck it on there. Looks like something my kid would have had. It's like a real small cutout of like just the Hulk,
Captain America,
Thor, Iron Man, and I
Yeah.
don't
think
even know. Are they
there's
gonna like? I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything. Are they going to do like position specific? Like
I don't
O-line is the Hulk, and you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like
yeah, I don't think so, but I thought they looked like it was really cool that they're collaborating.
I think I really
at
like.
least.
Yeah, I agree. I like the concept. I don't like the follow through. It just looked like somebody just put a little sticker on the other side of the helmet because they still have the JMU on the other side. I just
Yeah.
wasn't. But it just looks like something you would have given to a bunch of kindergartners and said, "Hey, can you put some stickers on here?"
There was
Hot
something that I
take.
did find pretty neat was the first 15,000 fans into the stadium will get a poster, and they will give out 2,000 like hats, just commemorative.
Yeah.
Marvel and James Madison,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I saw that too.
I don't have any specifics on
No.
how they'll be using the helmets.
Couldn't really find a whole lot of details on it, and I tried to look it up because I thought it was a good idea. Like I said, a good idea. Just not really sure the follow through on it.
Yeah.
I would like to see something like this, though. I like the idea, or like a Star Wars, like some big franchise helmet or something. You know what I mean?
Star Wars would be sick.
Or like Transformers or something. I don't know. Other big franchises, I'm not so sure. Lord of the Rings helmets.
Yeah, and I just found the clip. It was Northern Arizona. In the middle of a 2-point attempt, the stadium lights cut out, and they still caught it, but for some reason, the referees didn't count it, even though they caught it in the dark. I thought that was really weird, but it was Northern Arizona, and
But I don't feel like that would be. I mean, you could call it an unfair advantage both ways. You could say, well, it was an unfair advantage for the offense because the defense couldn't see the ball. Or if he would have dropped it, you could have said it was an unfair advantage because he dropped it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's because they were in Idaho, and Idaho plays in a dome. That's why the lights. That's why they entirely went out.
Just replay the down.
They were in Northern Arizona, and Northern Arizona plays in a dome.
Did they just replay the down?
They just replayed it, which was weird, but
yeah. Well,
yeah.
That's I can't. I'm assuming that's probably happened once before.
Yeah.
At some point, well, I mean the Super Bowl between was it the Saints and the Ravens?
Was it 49ers?
49ers. Yeah. It was the famous Harbaugh Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah. At yeah, lights cut out and they sat around for a while.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Grounded, clear for
My
takeoff.
God, I have so many.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
All
John.
right, I'm gonna start
Just-
with the clear for takeoff. For the first one, I got it's San Antonio Spurs because they are playing very well under Victor Wembanyama and all the other players. I think they're going to be really, really great this season.
Between Victor Wembanyama and Skinny Luca,
Yeah.
this MVP race is about to be crazy.
Yeah.
What is isn't Wembanyama averaging like 45 points a game? Something.
I know Luca is.
Like between the two of them, it's like
last game, Luca scored 44 and his averages went down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What are we doing?
All right. I got another one here. I got grounded. It's Chris Greer. He is finally gone from the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, they've got to make a lot of moves.
Oh yeah.
That is after Thursday night's game. That
was unbelievable.
It is. They might be lower than the Browns. I mean, they lost to the Browns, so they might be lower than the Jets.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. For the next grounded, I got. Did you guys hear about this? It's about Scott Woodward about LSU gone.
No, I didn't.
Well, I just heard that Scott Woodward is gone from LSU.
Is that's the athletic director?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of he came out and said some stuff too after the Brian Kelly firing, and I think that I think that it was kind of like a mutual parting of ways after a while. Like it became too much for the organization. So yeah, that's a mess down there.
Yeah.
And these schools, we'll have to talk about when we get to NCAA, but firing their coaches this early in the season is actually giving a leg up on some of the other schools trying to keep some of these coaches who are key for those jobs. So we'll have to hit on that. Go ahead, keep going.
I got 2 more or 3 more, I say. I got grounded. It's YouTube TV discontinued ESPN with NFL, NBA, NHL, and college football, ABC, and Disney channels on Friday due to an agreement between Disney and ABC.
So they canceled them? They're
working on a contract, but it's off, but it's blackout.
Oh wow. That's not good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have YouTube TV.
Yeah.
It's so expensive, and then they're pulling all their sports from it. It's not good.
Yeah.
No, yeah. There's a lot of advantages to it, which is why I think they're playing hardball, but at the same time, can't have the monopoly.
No. All right, I got 2 more to talk. For clear for takeoff, I got Cam Little because he had a 68-yard field goal and he broke Justin Tucker's record.
Yeah, so he's been like we said at the beginning of the year, so inconsistent. He's not even close to one of the best kickers in the league. He's just got a howitzer for a leg.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't even know, man.
He hit that 70-yarder in preseason, and
I know that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
But
all right, I got 2 more to talk. For the 5th one I got, it's Hugh Freeze because he is fired from the Auburn Tigers.
You're out.
Yeah. Not even good for him.
No.
Nope. And I got one last one to talk about for clear for takeoff of grounded. The last one I got grounded. It's Drake because he trash talked lots of LA Dodgers fans on social media, and he was posting Shohei Ohtani pictures after Game 5. That's a bad look for him.
Yeah, man. Like we said last week, it's just Kendrick versus Drake continued into the World Series.
Yeah, and you'd think somebody like Drake would learn, because how many times has he been the
Raptors?
Yeah, the face of the curse, the Drake curse.
Yeah.
He comes and voices his support for a team, and then they end up losing everything. So he just needs to.
When will he learn, man?
Yeah, so when you have money and fame, I guess you just say and do whatever you want.
He is so screwed.
All right, Cooper. What do you got?
Yeah, I have three, and interestingly enough, two of them are coming from college women's basketball,
Okay.
which has not actually kicked off yet. But so in the last week, I have grounded, which is tennis, or it's half grounded, half cleared for takeoff. Tennessee Lady Volunteers. 5 days ago, they played an exhibition match against Division II Columbus State, and they won 148-48. Wow, they won by 100 points. That's great. Um, and then they were able to land a top 50 women's basketball recruit in Gabby Minus, who's a great high school player.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of their best players, Ruby Whitehorn, has been officially dismissed from the team after her second arrest.
Wow.
And all of this has happened in the span of 5 days, where they win a game by 100 points, they land a great recruit, and then one of their best players, I believe one of their seniors too, gets suspended from not even suspended, kicked off the team because she got arrested a second time, which is just preposterous. So then I have that. Tennessee just needs to get it together, women's basketball.
Yeah.
The second one is Missouri women's basketball playing a D2 team, but they lost to Division II Maryville, which, as a Division I team, I don't want to say that every single Division I team should beat any Division II team, because that's not true. Because Division II teams have beat Division I teams. We saw it in football this year. But you're Missouri.
And
you're in the SEC.
We're talking women's basketball too, right?
Yeah.
So even the D1 teams, it seems like there's a disconnect between your blue bloods, your UConn, your Tennessees, your South Carolinas, and your just average teams. To be beaten by a Division II team is insane.
That's why it's ridiculous. You're Missouri. You're in the SEC. You're a, generally speaking, I think Missouri's a pretty good team. Obviously, I don't know that much about women's basketball, but you're an SEC basketball team, and you're losing to a Division II team. It's kind of ridiculous. And then, that's that. Missouri, you're grounded.
Should not be happening. Yes.
Yeah, that should not.
And I get it. Maybe it's an exhibition game, so maybe they're, just letting people play. They're not. But let's be honest. I think I don't know. I thought that was just weird. And then cleared for takeoff right now. I have well, this kind of ties into two people. I have Austin Reeves.
Oh.
Literally, as soon as we finished our podcast last week,
dropped 50
against the Kings. He had 51. He had 51 points off of 22 free throws, but
22.
He was looking like Shea out there. And then
merch.
And then 2 days ago, he had a buzzer beating game winner, which is awesome.
And Timberwolves.
Yeah, and then also Kawhi hit a game winner. I believe the same day, which was madness.
Right.
The NBA is already heating up, and we're only most teams are only 5 to 7 games in. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It seems like most teams are trying to exhibit their young talent. A lot of the older guys, really, your Giannis's and your Jokic and your LeBrons, yeah, your Durant's. They're not really producing as much as some of these young guys that are trying to prove that the NBA is still relevant or going to be relevant for many years to come, I guess I should say. But that's good. It's good for the NBA at least. I mean, whatever better slip they're trying to fill with it. So
yeah.
So anything else?
Nope.
I didn't have any. Did you have any more?
No. Well, I've got a couple, but they tie so much to the World Series that I think I'll just save them and throw those stats and things out at you when we get to the baseball. So,
sure.
All right. So let's get into our big three.
Okay.
All right. So Cooper picked it. This is going to be the big three of greatest sports rivalries of all time. I know it's not rivalry week, but we're coming up on rivalry week here in the next couple weeks. So we're going to put these out there into existence, and hopefully they live up to their hype. I mean, some of them here with college football and NFL, once it starts getting into the divisional games and stuff like that. So, but I think the order is me, Cooper, then Giovanni has 2. Correct?
Yep.
That sounds accurate.
Okay. And then just
Right.
so we don't screw it up, next week I get to pick and Giovanni goes first.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
Big 3 greatest sports rivalries of all time. I'm going to go 1-1 with the game.
Yep. I knew it.
The game. I can't not take it. I just there are some really good ones out there, but I mean this rivalry has been played since 1897.
Wow.
It's been an annual showdown since 1918. And
After World War One.
yeah. I mean, there's no explanation needed. It's called the game. It's the game of
Yep.
college football. So,
Greatest rivalry of college football.
there would be probably some people down south who would disagree with us there, but I just
Yeah.
truly think that the implications of this game are greater than anything that Auburn and Alabama have ever put together. So,
Yeah.
Ohio State, Michigan, I mean, historically, they actually fought a war. This is where this all kind of started, the hatred between them.
Yeah.
Drop a history lesson on you guys. There was a strip
Mhm.
of land known as the Toledo Strip that
Yeah.
was that separated Ohio from Michigan, and it was such a crucial waterway that based on industry and transportation that both states wanted it, and Ohio State won it. Or Ohio State, the state of Ohio, won that strip of land. There was literally, a war fought there. And then
Wow.
you get into Michigan's era of dominance, which kind of came after Woody Hayes. Woody
Yeah.
Hayes kind of dominated through the
Yeah.
60s and 70s, and then Bo Schembechler pretty much dominated from the late 70s to
And Jim
the
Tressel.
90s, and then yes, Jim Tressel steps in.
And then Urban Meyer.
Right. I'll throw the facts out to you. I know I'm kind of monopolizing the time here with this pick, but I just thought it was such a big one
Yeah.
that I wanted to. Since 1951, and I picked 1951, I just kind of looked up the stats for post World War II because I think we've mentioned on here before as well that both schools, like pre World War II, they played like nobody schools. It would be like Ohio State playing Mount Union or Stark State or the local YMCA, that kind of stuff.
YMCA.
But yeah, I mean, if you literally go back and look at Michigan's record, like 50 of those 1,000 wins have come against like the local Boys and Girls Club of America. Anyway, since the 1950s, Ohio State leads the series at 39, 28, and 2. Overall, though, I will do some Michigan fans some justice here. Michigan does lead the series overall 62, 51, and 6. There's been 6 ties. But yeah, this is just, I mean, these two teams hate each other. I mean, truly
Yeah.
hate each other. There's all kinds of trolls out there right now who are just living up Michigan's recent dominance over it, even though they forget what happened like in literally like the 16 years before that, where Ohio State just basically dominated it. But yeah, guys like Dave Portnoy, who he's just living his best life right now, just trolling Ohio State fans on Fox Network pregame.
Oh my gosh.
So, but live it up while you can. That's what,
Yeah.
it's all in cycles. But
Yeah. All right. Good pick there.
all right, so there's my 1-1. Ohio State, Michigan, the game.
Yep.
To you, Coop.
All right.
All right. Well, okay. I have to think of what you guys are gonna leave me, and I think right now, I'm gonna go Yankees Red Sox.
That's a
gonna
bold
be
pick.
It's got to be it.
my number 2.
It's legendary.
Literally says 1920.
Mm-hmm.
They hated each other.
Yeah. Curse of the Great Bambino.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Giovanni, you got 2, man.
All right. Obviously, we are a Top Gun podcast. I'm gonna go Warriors versus Cavs.
Ooh.
I think that's a great pick. And then for the second one, I got Magic Johnson versus Larry Bird.
That's
Bird
off my
Johnson.
list now.
Yep. Cross that one off.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, both those were good, Giovanni.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the 2014 through 2020?
18.
Yeah, 18 without the Cavs and the Warriors. I mean, they just both teams dominated basketball. Let's be honest. Like the Cavs didn't even, when LeBron was on the Cavs for that second time, did they even lose a playoff game until they got to the NBA championship? I mean, it was just and same with the Warriors. I mean, they played a couple good teams. You had like the KD led Thunder, and where was he at after that?
After the Thunder?
Yeah. It was. Wait. Yeah, I think he went to the Warriors after the Thunder.
Did he? Was it straight there?
Kevin Durant, yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's
Because
it.
him and Westbrook were together, and then he snaked him.
Yeah.
Snaked him.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he played some pretty good teams there. Or I'm sorry, the Warriors played some pretty good teams to get through there, but that's still just, I mean, both teams just dominated all the way through, and then you know, that many back-to-back championships facing off against each other was pretty epic. Sadly, the Warriors kind of owned that series. But I'll take one.
Still was a good rivalry.
Yeah. All right, Cooper, back to you. Yep.
All right, Cooper.
Okay. Oof. All right, I think I'm gonna go with gosh, there's so many good ones. I'm gonna. All right, give me Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Give me El Clásico.
El Clásico.
Nice pick.
Yeah, that's a gosh. Anytime you involve like European soccer, like people die at those games.
That's what I was thinking. Where it's like, I feel like the significance in Europe is much bigger than it is over here, and I was, I just trying to think like the scale of the rivalry.
People are dying at those games, literally. Like, like their team loses, somebody's getting murdered outside the stands. So I mean, it's crazy. It's wild.
Crazy. Good pick there, Coop. I like that one.
Okay, so I got my last 2, and then we'll send it back around. Well, you guys left me a lot more than I thought I'd get left with. I actually didn't prepare very well. I knew I had the first pick, so I knew I had one guaranteed, but but you left me a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take Lakers Celtics only because I mean, yes, it's bigger than Bird Magic, but if you took the Bird Magic games out of there, like, it's not as much of a series as it was. I know there's still like Paul Pierce and Kobe Bryant and
Kareem and Wilt, I guess, goes all the way. No, those two were different times, but
Well, Kareem Wilt played for the Lakers, so it would have been Bill Russell and
Bill, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Know what I think, not what I say.
Do my best. As long as you sound confident.
Yep. It's not about being right. It's about sounding confident, people.
I'm gonna go with Duke, North Carolina.
Yep.
No, that's a good pick.
That's on my list.
Yep. I'm gonna get Coach K, Roy Williams. Just go down the line. I mean, both teams have some of the most legendary NBA players of all time, and just the rivalry is. It doesn't matter how good either team is.
Yeah.
It's always a game.
It's a game.
It's always a game.
Yeah. I mean, like, think about like the Coach K, his last game was a spoiler.
Yeah.
So
that's a good one.
And then my last one, I'm gonna have to go because of a personal favorite. I'm gonna go Brady versus Manning.
Ooh.
There you go.
Love that pick.
That was not on my list.
Yeah, I just think from like the year 2000 to like
2018. 18.
Yeah,
Basically.
was basically that was NFL.
Maybe
Was you
2015.
were just watching Tom Brady or Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, or Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
It just felt like one of those three people were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So.
But
Oh gosh. All right now, it's back to me in the middle, and
to you,
for me, I'm stuck between 3, and I'll talk about it when we get to the honorable mentions. But
yeah.
all right, I think I'm gonna have to do this because this is like some of my earliest memories. But like, I gotta go with the backyard brawl, Alliance versus Marlington.
I love that.
You
I
know, like,
love that.
it wasn't so good
gosh.
this year.
Yeah.
It was not a match, but like just for me, I think thinking back to my earliest, like just remembering football, I would, my dad was a band director for however many years.
Uh-huh.
We'd go
Yeah.
and we'd watch the games. Well, I kind of for halftime, but you gotta also watch the game. And I just remember Deuce Johnson tearing it up against Marlington in like
Yeah.
2017, run for like 350 yards. Or him, and this is not even, it's not as much of a rivalry game, but Alliance versus Salem, he ran for like 500 yards in that game.
Wow.
I just remember that, and
Deuce
so
is
I
loose.
gotta pick up Alliance versus Marlington as my number
Okay.
3.
Yeah, the first game where
Morrison knows.
Yeah. Well, I was around when that rivalry started.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Basically.
So in I want to say it was 2000 and it would have been 4, I believe, was the first game that they played each other in football, and I think Marlington won it like 78-21.
Oh my.
They ran
God.
the score up, and Alliance was heavily favored. They had some really good athletes, and
Wow.
they just didn't show up for that game. And
Wow.
Marlington just ran up the score. You'll have to get that trophy on the side and see if you can see the score of that first game from that series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Alliance ran up the score that next year. I think they embarrassed Marlington for embarrassing them. But yeah, it's 2004, so we're looking at 21 years now.
Yep.
I'm on Max Preps right now. The first time I played was 2005.
Okay.
And it was 77-28.
Yeah.
It was preposterous.
Yeah, 77 on a crosstown rival who's a bigger school.
Basically 100
Noisy
points.
neighbors.
Yeah. So all right, Giovanni, you got 2.
2 again? Okay.
Or 1. Sorry, you got 1.
Okay. This is kind of unexpected, Hugh, but I got the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
That's the Bears, Bob. Mike Dick.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's definitely, it's as old as football, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the first professional rivalries as far as football goes. So, there's some we could throw in there too. As far as honorable mentions, since that kind of rounds us off. Massillon McKinley, that's got to be up there.
That was on my list. I was stuck between that and kind of random, but Ali versus Frazier.
Saw that one too. The Thrilla in Manila. Yep. Doing my research. I had the Steelers and the Browns.
There you go.
The Iron Bowl, Alabama, Auburn.
Yeah.
And then we already said Lakers, Celtics. So those were my big ones. There was a lot of like individual ones, like Tiger versus Phil Mickelson. There was some soccer ones. You have the Pakistan versus India in cricket. You have the All Blacks and the Australian. I think it was the New Zealand All Blacks and the Australian rugby teams.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Again, probably people dying at some of these things. Like they get down for some of that stuff. But But yeah, those are some of the ones I left out. But I think we covered the
Bless
big
you.
ones. What do you guys think?
Bless you. I think they were good.
Yeah, I think if we would have left out Yankees, Red Sox, Ohio
Yeah.
State, Michigan, we would have
That
probably
would be
we would have
we'd
been
been
Yeah.
cooked.
we would have been discredited as a
Yeah.
podcast. YouTube probably would have
Mhm.
canceled our channel. So, but that was a good one. Good job, guys.
Uh,
All right, here we go.
okay.
Let's get back into sports. Let's kind of break down the week that we saw. Let's start with the NBA. We'll start with the
Okay.
NBA. We'll go to the World Series game and kind of talk
Okay.
about that. Giovanni,
Yep.
Cooper, fill me in on the NBA.
Okay.
I watched some of it. I watched some highlights. I see some scores,
Okay.
but you guys are more involved in it than I am
Mhm.
at this time of the
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
Let's get it.
I'll go. Okay. I'll go first. Victor Wembanyama is considered to be an MVP candidate after a career performance in only 6 games into the new season. I don't know if you saw this or not, but this is really sad news here. Earlier last week, for Thunder shooting guard, even though he didn't play in his career yet, Nikola Topic was diagnosed with cancer, and he has no timetable for his return to basketball. Head coach Jason Kidd for the Mavs received a contract extension. Anthony Edwards is out for 2 weeks with a right hamstring strain. Skinny Luca is back, and he's breaking all the Lakers' records, obviously. Oklahoma City is still undefeated, 6-0, and SGA is still a free throw merchant, obviously. New Orleans Pelicans are the only winless team in the league, 0-6, and the Bulls are 5-0, surprisingly, in only the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah, that's mostly stuff that I was gonna say. I think the Nets are 0-6 too. So
Yeah.
the Nets and the Pelicans are not looking great, but the
Yeah.
Bulls are looking good, and I think a lot of it is actually Nikola Vucevic. I don't know if you guys have seen, but like
Mhm.
he's the only career center to have like 800 threes and 1,000 plus like something amount of field goals, and it's like
Wow.
he's like an unsung hero of the the Bulls. And I know, especially earlier in his career when he played for the Magic, everyone was dissing him because he's not a physical finisher. He's not incredible at rebounding, especially for a center. But I think I like him a lot as a player. I think he's a great stretch big. He's good at shooting, and the Bulls actually look like a really solid team, especially with Isaac Okoro. We like Isaac Okoro,
Mhm.
Cavs legend.
Mhm.
Modest Buzelis looks great. He
Yeah.
looks amazing. And they just they have a weirdly well-rounded team. And I don't mean to, diss on anyone, but they have like 7 people in double digits and no one above 20 points. It's like just everyone is filling their stat sheets well. I think that the Bulls are weirdly good, but I think they're going to lose to the Knicks right now. They're down about 20.
Yeah.
But still, they're looking good. Sixers, Bucks look good. Thunder again undefeated 7-0, but SGA is a free throw merchant. So
Mhm. Yeah.
What's the you said you'd mentioned the Pelicans. What's going on with Zion? Is he just not as
Like,
good
what
as
is
every
going on with him?
He's just
I have
not as
no
good.
idea. I
Didn't he
saw
go
him
on
in
Ozempic or
preseason.
something?
He looked real skinny. I
Real
thought he
like
looked
had to have
like
been
in the
AI.
preseason
Oh
he was
my
he
god.
was bouncing around and dunking on people, but
Yeah.
him and Trey Murphy look like 2 freak athletes, and then
Yeah.
I just don't think it's working well in the way they play as a team right now.
Yeah,
It's just
he needs out of there.
it's not clicking.
I
Yeah.
don't know what's happening with them either, man.
The
Yeah.
whole organization is just
Dumpster fire.
DeAndre Jordan looks good though. I honestly
Yeah.
thought DeAndre Jordan was going to retire.
Yeah,
He
he's
should.
He
an
came
all.
in and he's like 60 years old and he's dunking on people.
He's just a rim protector. Yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
don't think he does anything other than set screens and rebound,
Yeah.
Especially because I
block
saw a
shots.
thing about it and they're like
Mhm.
DeAndre Jordan, they bring him in a week later, he's the starting center. So
Yeah.
he's
You know
I
you're
mean I
bad
guess
when.
he's one of those guys where it's like every jersey that he wears, besides a Clippers jersey, is like, it doesn't look right. I feel like
Right. No, yeah,
he,
Lob City
yeah,
was special.
Yeah. Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, DeAndre
Jamal
Jordan,
Crawford.
Right.
Jamal Crawford. Thank you, Coop. They were really good.
Yeah. Well, so the Cavs won tonight.
4-2. I don't know what's happening right now.
Well,
We almost lost 3 in a row.
yeah. Okay, so let me slow it all down a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like I was on a rant.
No, that's okay. No. And that's typically how it goes. And because we have high expectations for this team, right?
Sure.
So
Sure.
typically what they do at the beginning of the year is go on this crazy run.
Yeah.
And then right before playoffs, they kind of hit this skid. And then they get into the playoffs. They're still pretty good. At least I'm talking about the last 2 or 3 years here.
Sure.
And, they're a good team, but injuries just riddle them and they can't put it together and they end up getting bounced before they should. Now, what if, hear me out, they're trying to figure out the combinations, the schemes, the gimmicks that work for this team so that they can kind of load management and still play guys,
Sure.
who fits into what spot, and whatever scheme they're trying to run. And they do have some new guys.
Lonzo Ball, Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, I mean a lot. Yeah, Larry Nance, like
Larry Nance Jr.
all
I
these
forgot about him.
guys who are new that are definitely going to have a role on this team. And then they also have some injuries. Garland's out, Strus is out.
Bruce is out.
Yeah, and so maybe they're just trying to figure out how this team can vibe together.
Yeah.
They're definitely a playoff team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think they're just trying to settle in a little better than they have, because they've recently, like you said, the past few years just been pedal to the metal from the start.
Right.
I think they're trying to ease into it, and it's not like they haven't had close games against good teams. They lost to the Knicks. They lost to the Bucks.
I knew
And
Knicks was going
They
to be
lost to the
good.
Celtics, who aren't good.
Yeah,
Like,
as well
That's
as the Raptors.
yeah.
Who,
Both of those
Yeah.
are kind of disappointing. Raptors are at least on the fringe there of a good team.
yeah, because of
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes and everything.
Right, but I'm not that worried. I'm not
I'm
gonna
not too.
I'm not gonna get worried till like
All-Star break.
yeah, maybe February. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like they'll make the playoffs. They'll find a way to make the playoffs. I'm not worried about that unless there's a serious series of injuries that occur. Get everybody healthy, comfortable, get a scheme
Yeah.
that works, let them know their roles, and then turn them loose in the playoffs and just wreck some teams. Because it's the same core group ultimately.
Yeah.
They just have never been healthy for a full playoffs. So
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. So if they can hover around, like a 700 win percentage, I think that'll get them in and get them a good seed, decent seed, and then go pedal to the metal and see what happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to freak out yet.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I think we're just used to seeing them go 15-0.
Yeah,
to
that
start.
was not going to happen after the next game.
Yeah. So yeah,
But I would agree with that about the settlement of the load management. I think if we still keep the load management and go on this huge tear in the playoffs, I think that would be a genius. I hope.
Well, I think that's the goal. How they do it, we'll find out. We'll see, I guess. So.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Any more NBA talk for you, boys?
Nope.
I didn't have anything else.
Good deal.
right.
Let's talk baseball.
Yeah.
First thing.
Brother.
What was happening?
First thing we need to talk about. Stephen Kwan wins his 4th Gold Glove.
Oh! Breaking news.
Yep. Stephen Kwan 4th Gold Glove. But we knew that the dude's a stud. I mean, just so consistent and quiet.
Please sign an extension, Paul Dolan.
Yeah, please. He's one we got to keep.
Yep.
Some point, spend some money, please.
Yep.
Anyways. Game 7, World Series.
Craziest game ever.
we're lucky to have gained an hour the other night.
Yeah.
So that me
Yeah.
staying up till 1 o'clock to watch Game 7 was worth it.
Yeah.
Because there were definitely some times I was like, this game's gonna go 18 innings.
Oh,
Just know
my
it.
dad was absolutely going nuts. I swear.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that's how we kind of preface the start of this episode. Was there's no two greater words in sports than Game 7,
Game 7.
unless you throw a Game 7 extra innings on top of it. But let me throw
Yeah.
some stats at you. In the
Yeah.
series, our boy Trey is savage.
Trey Savage.
Trey Savage,
Oh.
rookie pitcher. He has pitched in every level of baseball so far this year. So that would be like our guy Gavin Bruni getting drafted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Playing single A baseball somewhere for the Blue Jays, or getting called up to Double A, playing some Double A, getting called up to Triple A, playing some Triple A, then getting called up to the pros in September, and then pitching in the World Series. And then not only just pitching in the World Series, but setting rookie records for strikeouts. So
Wow.
Trey Savage
He is going to be a star.
Savage.
Superstar, I say.
Yeah, no, superstar, I say. Yeah, I agree. I think that the dude is going to be good at some point. And they brought him back out last night, and he did all right. I think he gave up the tying home run, but
yeah.
But the other guy that I got to mention,
Mm-hmm.
World Series MVP,
Yoshinobu
Yamamoto.
And Dave Roberts said, Yoshi the GOAT!
Yeah, you guys might not see a better performance from a pitcher in a World Series.
Yeah, it was
to have 3
ridiculous.
wins, pitch 17 and 2/3 innings.
Wow.
An ERA of 1.0 in the World Series.
Wow.
15 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 10 hits. That is, he was the GOAT.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the greatest World Series performances,
since 2016, to be honest with you.
Again, I know they paid so much money for that team, but you still got to find these guys.
Yeah.
Their scouting is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to say I think in one of our early MLB prediction episodes.
Yeah.
In one of the first episodes, or maybe even after that, but one of the first weeks of the MLB, I was like, and this kid for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, I talked about Roki Sasaki and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I was like, he looks nasty.
Yeah,
and
just dealt.
He really proved it. No words.
No words.
I have no words.
You can't, it's hard to describe. So let me put this into perspective too.
Sure.
And in high school and even college pitching, at the high school level, they put limits on pitchers, so that you're not ruining a kid's career. Right. At the college level, once you get to the World Series, it's up to the pitcher. And usually a lot of the times the pitcher or their agent or whoever will, put them on limits as well, because they have a future if they're good enough playing pro ball. And a lot of people make pro teams for baseball. But to say, okay, I'm going to pitch on less than 24 hours rest after winning, 2 days before or whatever it was, and just he's got the dog in him.
Yeah.
Literally that is the epitome of saying someone has the dog in them.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people would say, my arm's spent, I just don't have it. He put all that aside and just walked out there and filthy nasty. Yeah.
Congrats to him.
No, I'm so glad that he won MVP.
Yeah. I'm glad it didn't went to Ohtani though.
Ohtani's gonna be legendary, but that was more of a legendary performance. Ohtani will be.
Greatest greatest career so far, like Babe Ruth, honestly.
Yeah, I hope my kids get old enough, fast enough to be
Yeah,
able to watch him and remember him. I mean, that
yeah,
was like with me and Michael Jordan. Like
yeah.
I remember Michael Jordan, the tail end of his career. I remember watching him a couple years with Chicago.
Mhm,
You know, I want to say like
mhm.
90s, the second half, 96 through 99, and
Mhm.
then he went to the Wizards, and it was just like he wasn't even a real person after that. Like it wasn't even that
Yeah,
he wasn't even that good. Um,
yeah.
but
Like, I
li-
don't know
but
why he
like
came back for a third time, but
but to be able to see him play, you know what I mean? This is
yeah,
like Otani's one of those guys that you guys need to take a mental snapshot of what he does, and you're just
yeah.
never going to see a guy like him ever again. It's like Tom
No,
I
Brady
think
or
I think it'll
or
be similar with LeBron.
yeah,
LeBron,
yeah.
or maybe even Lionel Messi, or maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, I say.
Yeah, you guys weren't even
Yeah.
born when LeBron entered the league, were you?
No,
Nope.
obviously not.
Yeah, no, it was
I
my
was -6.
yeah, it was my
-6, me too.
I want to say it was my sophomore year in high school that he entered.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
it's crazy. I
Then
remember
you could have been a freshman and he could have been a senior at St. Vincent. That's wild.
I remember watching
You're
him
so old.
I
Oh
rem-
my
I
gosh.
remember watching him play Canton South
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
in like the state semifinal game. Would have been
wow.
I want to say his junior year, but it was
Yeah.
just even as a freshman, I mean, he was scoring like 30 points a game. So, anyway,
And to
but
me,
that's where I put
I
him.
always think that's so crazy that he literally grew up and played all these schools that I like know today. And this is kind of off topic, but like when you watch the Shooting Stars movie, they have like everything like lore accurate. Like he plays against Cuyahoga Falls in the movie, and it's like that's it's just so wild to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway,
It's a small world.
Anyway,
back to Otani.
yeah.
So another one to kind of jazz up here is Mookie
Mhm.
Betts. He now has 4 rings, which in
1 with the Nationals and 3 with the Dodgers.
Red Sox.
Red Sox, my bad.
No, it's all good, but like in today's sports, like with baseball, it's so hard to win a World Series because so many teams are so good. It's just and you have to be so good for so long. Like it's a
Yeah.
162 game season plus
Mhm.
playoffs plus got to stay healthy and all
Yeah.
kinds of crazy things happen. And I think it's just harder to be good and stay good in baseball. And
Yeah.
Mookie Betts he's a goat himself. I mean,
Yeah.
you very well could be looking at a first ballot Hall of Famer there.
Maybe.
But just to break down that game 7 though,
Yeah.
what a roller coaster of emotions. I mean,
Wow.
Bo Bichette's home run was
Yeah.
massive. I mean, it was a no doubter. He stood at home plate, I want to say for like 5 seconds and just watched it. Probably wasn't that long, but still like it felt like that thing was just a missile.
Wow.
And then to tie it up in the ninth inning was wild.
Wow.
That dude, the ninth inning was just ridiculous. For me, what I almost like lost it on was the Blue Jays game on the
Mhm.
line, bases loaded.
Mhm.
What's his name sliding in home.
That play by the
He
second baseman was
well, and not only that, but the runner. I'm at a loss of his name right now, but he was like a foot off the bag and he slid feet first. You
Yeah,
have
I
to think
saw
if
that.
he makes the choice to slide hand first, he is safe. Game's over. Blue
yeah,
Jays win.
Yeah.
Or if he steps another 2 feet off the bag, game's over. Blue Jays win.
right.
Now
And
the
it's just
now the
crazy.
biggest what if is what if he got that RBI and the Blue Jays could won the championship.
Oh man, I
And
mean,
then
in that game there were so many what ifs. So like,
and
Yeah.
then Will Smith with the foot like slightly off the bag
and then
or
just
whatever
a
it was, and then
millisecond, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
dude,
and I mean, he even said like the third base coach told him to stay close. Don't get caught here. And what if he would have been just a little bit more aggressive? What if that ball hit to the left center gap there,
Yeah.
like where the two outfielders ran into each other? Kike Hernandez and I can't remember who.
uh, I was watching. I thought
I
that was homered.
What a play!
I thought he homered that, and they're both running back there. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they ran into each other and he caught. I was like, wow,
Yeah, and
just absolute ridiculous.
Hernandez just laid there. He's like, we lost. That's it. He thought he
Wow.
had to have dropped it because they ran into each other, but he caught it. So that was
Like,
that was epic.
that was a miracle, I say.
Miracle. I mean, at that point, you just knew the baseball gods were on the Dodgers
Yeah.
side. I want to say
Yeah.
after the Max Muncy home run, I was just like, yeah, there goes all the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
in the 11th, bottom of the 11th,
Will Smith.
well, Guerrero hits that double down the line to lead it off, and then they just could not get anything going.
Yeah.
That was it.
And Will Smith with that game winner.
Yeah. So.
Yep. That was an insane MLB World Series, I say.
That was a classic. Instant classic.
Instant classic.
Instant
and that
classic.
was the first ever Game 7 since 2019, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just Game 7. Can't beat it. I mean, when you hear that, you got to watch it. Just never know what you're going to history you're going to see. Yep. So now we move on to the postseason with baseball, and we start looking at, free agency signings.
Yep.
And
can
we keep Steven Kwan? And
yeah, we'll continue with the free agent moves if it does happen.
Yeah. So hopefully keep us updated, Giovanni Schefter.
Yep, I will. Also subscribe to Ohio Sportscast. Thanks so much for 2K subs.
2K, got it up there.
Yep, I got it couple days ago.
Nice.
Yep.
Attaboy. Proud of you.
Thank you. All right, college football.
All right, college football.
Craziness.
Yeah, like quiet craziness. Like it didn't seem as like mayhem-y as it had in the past couple weeks where it's been mayhem-y. But these were kind of like, I mean, now your standings are like, oh geez, I don't even know what to think of the standings, because like you have teams that have just absolutely separated themselves in the in like the AP poll, but at the same time, it's like, no, we said it on here too. Like when you look at the standings, Notre Dame is now up to 10. We said when they had their 2 losses that they were cooked, they were done. But I think that we all kind of also said that because they don't play in a conference and what their schedule looks like, as long as they win out, all these other teams will just beat up on each other and they'll be set. So, and here we are.
It's true.
Kind of crazy.
But
so let me just kind of break down the top 12. Let's look at like what the playoff picture right now would be.
Okay.
We got Ohio State and Indiana.
Okay.
Solid 1 and 2. Then you got Texas A&M, who's also undefeated with a, they have a vote for first place. Probably an SEC backer, but still they have a vote.
Yep.
Alabama number 4, who we thought they were literally going to sell the team and fire the coach after what was it, week 2?
I think
week 2 lost to, was it Florida State? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going to try and win the lottery and fire him. Georgia squeaks one out against Florida.
That was insane.
Probably should have been a catch on the 1, but
I know, I saw that.
It's not really up for debate. Oregon, back up to number 6. I mean, they kind of stayed at number 6. There was no movement in the top 7, but Ole Miss stayed still. They got a win. BYU moves up 2.
Devin Dampier was good, I think.
They're undefeated still. So they're going to put a wrinkle into all of this. Texas Tech looks really good with only 1 loss. They're probably going to be the Big 12 winner if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame is 6 and 2. Oklahoma is 7 and 2.
Yeah.
Virginia 8 and 1, who is probably going to come out, I would say, probably on top of the ACC. Now, Oklahoma jumped up big time with their win over
Tennessee.
Yeah, big win over Tennessee.
First ranked world win since 2019.
Yeah. So they bumped up 7 spots. Vanderbilt's loss.
Arch Manning breaks the Vanderbilt streaks.
They dropped 6. Georgia Tech. We kind of knew this one was coming with Georgia Tech. There was a lot of question marks around them, and so one loss for a Georgia Tech team in the ACC that dropped them significantly. They went from 8th to 16th, which would would bump them out of the college football playoff contention. So, Utah keeps on winning 7-2, but and Louisville keeps on winning. So it looks like in the ACC right now, Virginia and Louisville are the 2 best teams. And then as far as the top 12, you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 Big Ten teams and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 SEC teams.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything from those games that you guys want to bring up or talk about?
I didn't have anything, but the ACC looks weirdly good at football.
I don't know. I think it's a tricky good. I don't know if they are actually good. Do you?
I feel like I think they are, but it's just weird teams. Like, why is Virginia, Louisville, Georgia Tech, and Miami, Florida? Like, why are they? I mean, Miami, Florida, yeah, but like, why is Georgia Tech and Virginia and Louisville, like, actually like, kind of good right now? It's just I don't know. They are all one-loss teams, which I don't know. It's just wildness.
I know, but then I look at like the team that everybody thought was going to be good coming out of there, and that was Clemson, and they're just.
And Dabo Sweeney, he said to himself he might get fired today.
Well, he's at a loss, man.
I know. You're in the old times, old man.
He's just gotta, if he's gonna stick to what he thinks is the right thing to do and not hit the transfer portal up, he's got to figure something else out. Like in order to compete, you can't just like ignore the fact that other teams are going out there and picking up guys to fill spots that they need to fill.
Yeah. He's behind the old times, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't have anything crazy. Just
no.
SMU had a big upset. NC State had a big upset.
Yeah.
Looks like Mustangs' first top 10 win since the 1980s.
Yeah, I think that. Miami. I mean, at one point they were.
Yeah, they're probably done now.
I mean, so far through this year, the college football geniuses have said that Oregon is the best team in the nation at the beginning of the year. Well, let's start at the top. Penn State was the best team in the year. Were they right there?
No.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they weren't right. That Penn State is not good.
No.
And we'll come back to that and talk about Ohio State a little bit. Oregon, then they lost to Indiana.
Yeah.
Was the best team. Clemson was one of the best teams. Miami was one of the should have been the number 1 team.
Yeah.
And it just has not panned out very well. Texas was the number 1 team to start the year. Like let's look at all that. So far, whoever these professionals are at ranking these teams just is not doing a very good job. And somebody at ESPN or wherever else should be losing their job. Whoever's writing these. But
it better not be. I can't always keep forgetting his name.
Tom Grossi.
Paul Feinbaum.
Oh,
Paul Feinbaum.
If it was up to Paul Feinbaum, it would be the top 5 would be SEC teams, and he even came out and said that the Big Ten is a joke and that playing in the SEC and playing in the Big Ten aren't even comparable. I think his point to that was he was just trying to get as many SEC schools into the top 25 as possible.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I just they're the same as every other conference. I mean, it's just. Yeah. And we saw that last year in the college football playoffs. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It was kind of disappointing to see Cincinnati lose. I wanted them to keep running, but Utah, I think we've said that Utah is a pretty good team. We know that they're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Notre Dame did not look good in the first half, but came out strong. Jeremiah Love is an animal.
Yeah, he is. I saw that
He's
97-yard touchdown.
yeah, he's good.
He's an animal.
Officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanderbilt almost pulled it off. Florida almost pulled it off on that onside kick. They kicked it out of bounds, or they recovered it, and the ball kept squirting out, and it finally went out of bounds. And they should have had an onside kick there, but
Yeah.
they blew it. And then let's talk a little bit about. Go ahead, Giovanni.
And also Dylan Raiola, he's out for the season.
Broke his tibia. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. I just, before we get into our last part of college football, I just want to talk about Division III.
Go ahead.
Mount Union got a huge win against Capital. I mean, 65-17. They're still number 2 in the nation, only to North Central, I believe. But what's really scaring me right now is and luckily John Carroll's not OAC anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But John Carroll's, I think, 15th right now. They're 14th, and then Baldwin Wallace is also in the Baldwin Wallace is in the top 25 as well, and so it's just, we don't want to lose an OAC match. It's been a long time since that happened. But in Division III, the Wisconsin, like the Wisconsin conference, right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams in the top 25. And everyone knows Wisconsin Whitewater, but Wisconsin River Falls, La Crosse, Platteville, Stout, and Oshkosh are all in the top 25. And I think Wisconsin is like, normally I know they run Division III, but like they are really like on top of it this year.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna dominate when the playoffs come around. So
well,
just wanted to throw that out there, talk a little bit about Division III.
I mean, usually it's not, with Mount Union, there's not a whole lot to talk about till the playoffs roll around, but the end of their season might have a little more implication than previously thought. So, yeah, I agree. Let's just touch on Ohio State Penn State game. And I had kind of mentioned this. I think that Penn State and LSU, while it was due and they should have been fired, their coaches, letting them go this early in the season has actually backfired, in my opinion, because a lot of these schools have like buckled down on like giving extensions to these coaches, guys like
Kirk
Cignetti, Matt Rule.
Matt Rule, even though he got a blown out loss.
Yeah. Well, I just think that it's kind of backfiring. I don't know many people who would want to go to Penn State. I mean, I guess there are a couple I could name now. Brian Kelly. But I don't see. I mean, what's their pool going to look like, and who would want to go there just to go through the gauntlet for a year until another coach could open up and take the job over for them, kind of like a Kalen DeBoer situation at Alabama. It's the guy that takes over for Nick Saban, just takes the brunt of it until someone else can take over. But the only thing that scares me as an Ohio State fan is that Brian Hartline is out there, and he's doing a pretty daggone good job at coaching up the Ohio State Buckeyes. And I'm kind of fearful. I don't think he'll leave. I especially don't think he'll leave for a Penn State job.
Yeah.
But I can promise you there's going to be some big numbers thrown his way this offseason. And that's
maybe even Matt Patricia.
That one wouldn't surprise me as well. But I think that Matt Patricia is finally like, he took that Lions job.
Yeah.
Didn't have a whole lot of success there.
Patriots, couple times.
And then went back to the Patriots. And once Belichick left, I mean, it was just kind of like a meh. And then he's found his significance again in being a D coordinator at Ohio State. And from everything I've heard in the interviews, he like truly loves it, and he loves the fact that he can be around his kids and he can have his kids around the program, and it's not as, I don't want to say it's not as intense as the NFL. It's just a different kind of intensity. And so, yeah, I think that Matt Patricia likes Ohio State, likes being around Ohio State, likes Ryan Day. I'm gonna say that Ryan Day probably likes Matt Patricia as well. I think that Jim Knoll and
Yeah,
Ryan Day probably didn't get along that well, and
yeah, we already knew it all along.
that's why they kind of split and went their separate ways there. But the other thing is that, like, what on earth is Jim Knowles thinking? Like,
Yeah,
running man-to-man coverage against the best
he would
wide
never do
receivers.
that with us.
You have the Heisman candidate at quarterback,
Julian saying absolutely.
and then you have
Jeremiah Smith.
you have the next, I don't know, the first 3 wide receivers off the board.
Yeah, Smith, Cornell Tate,
Brandon
Brandon
Ennis,
Ennis.
Max Clare, like all these guys, like just man to man. Like, you want to go man to man against. I mean, and just the 75-yard passes were like left and right in that game.
Yeah.
And yeah, Julian Sand had more touchdowns than incompletions.
Yep, only 3 completions.
And then both Tate and Smith put up over 120 yards receiving with multiple touchdowns. So it's like
pretty insane.
Yeah. And trust me, I know that James Franklin is no longer there, so their head coach is missing. That's a factor. Drew Aller's not there. That's a factor as well. But at the same time, like, to put up 38 on that defense, supposedly led by a very good coach, that was kind of a statement thing there too. So
yeah, that might be the last test for us now.
Well, Michigan. I'm not gonna look too far past the game, but
yeah, that's true.
There's definitely a lack of competition until that game, as far as like should be competition. Crazier things have happened, but
we still got to get the monkey off our backs, though.
Yeah, that game's they gotta change that around.
Yeah. So. Yep. All right, NFL up.
Cooper, do you have anything on the Ohio State game?
Yeah, I didn't have too much. I think the first quarter, the first half was like closer than it should have been, but at the end of the day, they walked away with it in the second half. So
yeah.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't like the score at halftime.
Yeah.
17-14.
Yeah.
But I was also, I was able to like put myself back together and say, like, okay, they played their best half of football probably all year, and they still don't have the lead. You know what I mean? Like, and Ohio State didn't play their best half of football. So that was kind of my train of thought, was like, okay, we'll if we can come out in the second half and just clean it up a little bit, we'll smoke them. And that's exactly
and we did just that.
Yeah, 21-0 second half.
Wow.
So yeah. Well, anyway,
NFL it up.
NFL, your boys ready?
Yeah.
All right, NFL. Let's kick it off on Thursday. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of run the same scheme as we did last week. We're just gonna give our power rankings. We're just gonna do our top 10. And it'll be loosely based on what we've seen from this week compared to last week. I can go through and tell you guys what our power rankings were from last week, and you guys just tell me if they're moving up or moving down, and then we'll talk about how much they move up or down.
Okay.
Capiche?
Kabosh.
Okay. Anyway, so
all right.
Baltimore finally got out of the loss column.
Lamar Jackson is back.
He's back. He
is so back.
He wasn't the passing leader, but he didn't have to be, because the Dolphins are an absolute dumpster fire. Absolute dumpster fire. They kind of fooled us last week with that win, but they are not good. They're not good.
Of course, they're not good.
And then I know you mentioned the GM getting fired, Devani, but
Mike McDaniel's keeping his job
They're
for the
gonna.
rest of the year.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not moving away from Mike McDaniel's, and that blows my mind. That
Yeah, like
they're just like,
everybody wanted him gone.
well, I just can't see him really giving his best effort the rest of the year because I think he knows
Yeah.
he's gone after this year. But
Yeah, if they continue to tank, he's out of there.
well, I think it's kind of the best situation for them because they are done.
Yeah, they're done now.
So
Pack up the bags already. Already week 3 throughout the season.
it's
Pack
already
up the bags.
it's looking like it's already the first overall draft pick is what it's looking like.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jets had a bye this week, so
Yeah.
but and so did the Browns. So that's definitely
Yeah.
competition, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time.
So that was the Super Bowl.
Surprising games. How about that Bears Bengals game?
Wow.
I feel so bad for Joe Flacco,
Joe
though.
Flacco put up 470 yards. Crazy stats.
Preposterous.
The catch the TD catch by T Higgins was insane.
Wow.
But yeah, Chicago, no defense. That defense must be non-existent. We knew Cincinnati's defense wasn't good, but
yeah.
Ben Johnson,
and Jamar Chase was really mad too.
Ben Johnson was in his bag early.
Yeah.
Pulled out the Philly special.
Of course.
To start the game. But I'm surprised they pulled it out. That was not something that the Bears of old would have done. So
Caleb Williams finally looked good.
I think Chicago's frisky.
It's frisky.
I think they're frisky. I don't know if they're good yet, but they're definitely frisky.
Yeah.
They beat a bad team in a close game.
Yeah, we don't know who's good or bad.
Not an idea. I have no idea who's good or bad here. Minnesota.
I'm so sorry, Coop.
Yeah, I can
Expound.
I can take it, but it. I think in a lot of ways we did what we should have done. Jared Goff had a good game. No interceptions again. He looked like Jared Goff. The only problem was the offensive line is so beat up.
Yeah.
Throughout the game,
there was no run game.
Yeah, throughout the game, we saw Taylor Decker, Tate Ratledge, and Penei Sewell all at some point show injury. Penei Sewell didn't miss any snaps, but Tate Ratledge, Taylor Decker all missed snaps, and Christian Mahogany left on a cart, and it was injured. And that's 4 offensive linemen, which sucks.
Yeah.
And we're already going into the season with a whole new squad, and we're coming off a bye week, getting people back and getting back into rhythm, and it looked like the week 1 offensive line.
Yeah.
Just not put together. There was no run game, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Amon-Ra St. Brown got banged up at the end of the game, which
can't have that.
That almost took it away. I almost lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Keep going.
Aside from that, just the third down offense was terrible throughout the game. We only converted 4. We were 4 for 20 on third down. It was something terrible like that. And we had a terrible time on special teams. Blocked field goal. 2 or 3 massive returns from the Vikings rookie whatever his name is. I'm actually going to check right now because he was great. I mean, he was incredible. Miles Price.
Wow.
Dude. He had a 99-yard return that got called back would have been a touchdown that got called back. And he still had 164 return yards.
Wow.
He was great for them. But we could not stop him on special teams.
Yeah.
The only bright spot of special teams was our punter. But it was rough, and we're not able to stop any big plays. You saw it at the end of the game on third down. We need to stop, and it's a Jordan Addison one-handed catch to ice the game. It was just it was not good.
Yeah.
Just did not have it put together. Obviously you still have the bright spots. Amon-Ra St. Brown looked good throughout the game. Jameson Williams was getting more involved than he had been.
Laporta looked good.
Yeah. Laporta looked incredible. But basically everything else was just not great, and everyone's getting all beat up again. It's kind of reminds me of last year.
Yeah.
And what really sucks is that and I know we said this before, but it doesn't get too much easier
No.
with the rest of the season.
Mhm.
Eagles, Packers again,
Bears.
Cowboys, Rams, and we have to play the Vikings and the Bears, which are two teams that I
Don't want to. Yeah.
don't really want to play.
Right. Yeah.
And you still have, some pretty solid teams as in the Cowboys and the Steelers who have that potential to, have good games. We've seen it before from them. So
Yeah.
I just want everyone to get
and
healthy.
I know.
Yeah.
And two, I'll say this kind of in your defense too, but I think Minnesota falls into that frisky category as well.
Yeah, they looked even without,
I mean, this was a big test for them because if they come out and they lose this game, scrap it. Let's prep for next year because they're falling behind. This was the JJ McCarthy return game. Is JJ McCarthy good?
he looked nice. He was dropping some dimes.
All you
some
got to
FDRs.
listen. All you have to do is get the ball to
Justin
JJ's.
Jefferson.
JJ. Yep.
And yeah,
And
really. And he did a good job doing that.
As long as your labrum's not popping in and out of socket, then
but
should be able to do that.
Just looking at the NFC North, I mean, you talk about frisky teams. Packers are on top. Potentially a good team. They're still 5-2-1.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I think
today's loss was bad.
Yeah. But they're still on top of the division, and I think they might be the worst team.
Yeah.
I think if you put anyone in the NFC North up
It
against
is
the
crazy.
Packers right now, I don't think the Packers win.
That AFC North might look completely different in 4 weeks.
AFC.
Yeah.
Or NFC North, yeah.
I was gonna say NFC North.
NFC North might look completely different in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the repeat of the last 3 years where every team is close to making the playoffs.
Right.
Of course.
Right. It'll come down to week 17 and it'll just be
maybe
mayhem.
week 18 again.
Week 18,
yeah. Especially with no offense to some of the other divisions, but how weak some of their teams look. Like the NFC East, Eagles at 6-2 are the only winning team in the division.
Yeah.
NFC South, it's just the Buccaneers and Panthers who are still 5-4. And then, I'll actually give it to the NFC West. They're actually really good with the Rams, Seahawks, and Niners. But it might be 3 teams from the NFC North making the playoffs this year if they continue to play well.
Yeah.
So I'm just
the NFC North does look good, and it's going to be a gauntlet for the rest of the year for all those teams, which is also good news. Is if you guys can sneak a couple here and there, all beat up on each other.
Yeah,
is what it'll end up being. Somebody will come out on top. Has to.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Injuries.
Set of circumstances.
You didn't get to watch your best team play. You got to watch. You got to
watch.
You
get the right nail on the head there.
The bits and pieces play together. So, but that does kind of bring us to Green Bay game.
That was ugly.
Well, and that was what we debated last week. Is Green Bay good? And then they come out and just absolutely dust the Steelers, who we also thought were good. Who apparently are good because they beat the Colts. It's just
we'll get to that later.
It's just right now the whole league is just who wants to be good. We don't know who wants to be good. We know who's really bad.
It's been like this for 3 weeks now.
But if you said who's the best 4 teams, if you went to anybody and said who's the best 4 teams in the NFL,
I would say
you would never get the same answers.
You wouldn't get the same answers.
No, never.
Because you have disagreements on every single thing. When we put out those power ranking polls, nobody's happy with where they go. But at the same time, it's okay, but this team lost to this team, or Green Bay lost to the Browns, or so and so lost to the Falcons, and so and so lost to the Saints, and it's just.
Criticism is unreal.
Well, and then too, we all know that Kansas City is good.
Yeah,
but they have 4 losses.
Today.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I don't know either, man.
Guess that's why they pay us the big bucks.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So Tennessee is still bad. Chargers are
1-8,
also bad. I
maybe.
don't know. I mean, it's like
They
it's
play
just
good against bad teams, but when they play good teams, they look bad.
yeah, they're not good and they're good. They're frisky, but they're just so
50.
inconsistent. I don't even know if I'd say frisky. It's not like they're going to upset some good teams. It's just I don't know. I'm not sold on them yet.
Yeah,
They're
well,
kind of in that fraud category where they make you think they're really good and
yeah.
they're really not.
Yeah.
New England almost messed around and lost this game.
New England 7-2. Drake freaking May.
Yeah,
Like, what the heck's going on?
I don't know.
The Patriots and the Colts are the two best teams in the league? Question mark?
Yeah,
Like, are we
Exclamation
back
mark?
to Tom Brady versus like Peyton Manning?
that's what it sounds like. It's what it sounds like. Yeah. Um,
And what's even worse is with the Patriots. We were saying this in our like preseason
preseason.
discussions. We were like, they might have such a quick turnaround, and now they're just on a 6-game win streaks. Well,
Yeah.
kind of smacking everyone, barely beating the Falcons apparently. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
yeah. If you're playing hooky with the Falcons, you might be bad. No,
Yeah.
to win a game is to win a game. I don't care how you
And
do it.
technically,
at this
that
point.
was the Super Bowl rematch.
I guess if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah.
The Giants just
Jackson Dart, man.
they're not good.
Yeah.
Without Scadaboo, they're even worse. So
Mac Daddy does it again.
Mac Daddy.
Ooh.
Daniel Jones couldn't get it done against Pittsburgh.
Indiana Jones, what the heck happened?
Pittsburgh defense looks so good.
Did you saw that they had a whole casket for the Pittsburgh defense, and Pittsburgh defense scorched the Colts offense?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the Steelers didn't even play well. It's just their defense played so well. I mean, when you look at the passing leaders, rushing leaders, and receiving leaders, they're all Colts players. But the defense stood on its head, man.
Yeah. I'm not sold on the Colts yet, but Daniel Jones,
It's
Indiana Jones, man.
You know, he's lighting up every category.
Yeah.
Like
but I know they were going to be playing
even the
rough
interception
team.
category.
Well, there's that too.
He's kind of looking like
Cold Giants.
He's looking like a Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
He's just slinging it, man.
Just slinging the rock.
Yep.
And it's ended up well for
him. Yeah. Well, we got the other game, Denver. That was
so ugly for both teams.
Well, so here's what I'll say, Giovanni, and I know you asked me about this, but like, here's what I'll say. You have two of the best defenses in the league.
Sure, obviously.
Playing two very inconsistent offenses. I know we've seen Denver be absolutely explosive, and we've seen Denver absolutely lay goose eggs.
Yeah.
Like if you watch the Denver versus the Jets, they're terrible. If you watch Denver versus the Giants or the Cowboys, they're the best in the league. But you just don't know what you're gonna get.
And also get well soon, CJ Stroud. That was bad.
Yeah, it's concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this is one of those games that they did not play well.
Yeah.
But their defense did what they needed to do. They didn't let up a single touchdown.
No Patton Surtain, no problem?
Yeah, I guess not.
I mean,
we'll see. That was to kind of go off like what Cooper was saying about Detroit. I was looking at the Broncos schedule upcoming, and it's like the Raiders.
I'm looking easier.
No, I mean the Broncos look pretty easy actually.
Yeah.
It's like the Raiders.
They're dumpster fire.
So the Raiders. I want to say the Chiefs are mixed in there, which they're
mid-tier
at home. So if it's at home against the Chiefs, and I'm not that worried about it. Well, I am worried about it's the Chiefs. Let's be honest.
Of course.
But at the same time, it's I want to say Jacksonville, and then I think they got the Raiders again. So. Well, Jacksonville barely squeaks out a win in overtime versus the Raiders.
Yeah, with that Cam Little 68-yard field goal.
Yeah. The Rams did what they needed to do against
Matt
the
Stafford,
Saints.
4 touchdowns.
Yeah, the Saints are terrible.
Dumpster fire still. Tyler Shook didn't even do anything.
Well, I didn't expect him to either. I mean,
yeah, he's going to be playing for the Saints the rest of the year.
yeah.
That's what Kellen Moore said.
The big game was the Buffalo Kansas City. That was a fun game to watch.
Instant classic.
Well, I don't think. I mean, I would venture to say Buffalo absolutely dominated Kansas City.
But the playoffs matters if they do play them.
Right. But I mean, the game was as close as it was because of some like heroic plays at the end by Patrick Mahomes. I mean, I didn't think watching the game, it just did not look close the whole time. I just looked like Patrick was running for his life the entire game.
Yeah.
Buffalo had like 100 more total yards than them.
Yeah.
And time of possession, they had like 10 more minutes, like that. So I would venture to agree with you that it was not as close as the scoreboard would make it seem.
Right. Well, and I mean, James Cook looks good.
Oh yeah, he looks good.
He's been cooking,
literally
in the kitchen.
Yep.
James cooking.
Yeah, James is cooking.
Yep.
The third.
Yep, the third.
But yeah, and then the last game here is Seattle, Washington, and Seattle's absolutely throttling them at halftime.
Yeah, Sam Darnold 4 touchdowns already.
Yeah, so
torching them.
Torching them.
We're gonna call that one. One early. Calling that one early.
304
is not bad. I feel like he literally just got a contract extension for only playing 4 games. Like that's not right.
Sam Darnold.
No, Terry McLaurin.
Oh.
Well, like you literally just got a new contract extension after holding out, and you only played 4 games.
Well, I mean, he's battling a quad injury.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, can't predict that.
I don't know.
I know. You want him to play, but at the same time, the whole team isn't healthy. They're in one of those categories where it's like, yeah, the team that is playing now is not the same team that was on the field last year in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
So, all right, boys, let's do a little bit of ranking.
Power rankings.
Power rank it. So last week we had the Colts at number 1, Lions at number 2, Eagles on a bye at 3, Pats at 4, Bucks at 5, Bills at 6, Broncos at 7, Seahawks at 8, Rams at 9, and a tie between Green Bay and the Chiefs at 10. Thoughts?
I think
Colts.
Do we
drop?
So I think if we follow the idea that we've been following, where it's the team that's most like you would trust in to continue winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I have Broncos or Patriots because they're both on 6-game win streaks.
Yeah,
they're hot.
I will definitely agree with you with the Patriots because they've been clicking on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and then also what I'll say with that is they have also recently barely eked out wins against teams that they probably shouldn't be, but at the end of the day, they're both on 6-game win streaks. Like they both look really strong. I'll agree with what you said, where maybe the Broncos aren't as well balanced with the way their offense and defense are playing, but those are 2 of my picks, and then the Bills for me have been able to redeem themselves with the win against Kansas City, so I'll throw them up in that.
Yeah,
I think the higher area.
That loss against the Falcons was just so
bad.
Like, what was that? That kind of caught us off guard and was just like, this team doesn't look. And the loss to the Patriots, who now we think are pretty good.
But I'd throw Patriots, Broncos, Bills, and Colts all in that kind of top team.
I'm gonna say like the Eagles as well. They're coming off a bye. I still think that they're really good. I know that they lost to the Giants and the Broncos.
But the Broncos is a team that we're throwing up into that upper echelon of teams conversation.
Yeah, I think that, but I think that I don't know. I think that they might bump up one. I still like the Colts up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colts, and I think we need to throw them up there. On the NFC side, I think it's a little more contentious as to who we put in the top 10 because mostly just with the NFC North and the NFC West, you have a lot of good teams. Lions, Bears,
Rams.
and then Rams, Seahawks, Niners, who are all good, solid teams. And, close to that top 10, it's just hard to tell who's good and who's who in the NFL. So,
yeah. No, I can agree with you there on that. Man, this is actually tough now that I'm starting to type this out and think about it. Where do we had Lions at 2. How far do you drop them?
I think especially considering injuries, probably outside the top 5.
Okay.
I would, and we can work our way down, but I don't know, maybe closer to 6 or 7.
Oh no!
I didn't want to say it, but I mean realistically,
Realistically,
I
yeah.
think they do fall just
okay
without triggering Giovanni.
Yeah, yeah. You look at they're just beat up, and
yeah,
I think the penalties they just did not look super coherent. I think that's something you need to be able to do to win important games. If they can do that going forward, then we'll push them up. But against the Vikings, I think they would go down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I can agree with you there. I'm putting together what we've been talking about here. What about the Seahawks?
I would put them as 8, maybe 7.
Okay.
I think I would put them, and it's hard because right now they're absolutely torching
everyone, but like everyone too. They've been playing some good football.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, bro.
Yeah. And the only games that they've lost is Buccaneers, who's a good team, and 49ers, who's also a team that we've been talking about. So, yeah, honestly, they might have thrown it they're either going to be above the Lions or below the Lions.
Yeah.
I think they're better than the Lions right now.
Yeah, I can agree with you there.
Okay. So Seahawks at, I would say, around 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lions, that would put them around 8.
Yeah.
And I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, you might have to be. You might not have a choice. Okay. What about the Rams?
Ooh. I'll put them at 9.
Well, and this is where we start looking. These last couple spots are where you start looking at teams, somewhere between 8 and 12, and saying,
and where were the Rams last week?
We had Rams at 9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh.
They got a good win against a bad team, I think.
Yeah.
Keeping
That's what I mean. They just
9 wouldn't be.
I don't think shifting them a whole lot. So right now in the NFL, we have, as far as win percentage, and then the next stat to dictate where you're at is point differential. The Rams are actually the 5th best team, 6th best team.
Yeah.
They're 6-2 with a point differential of 882 plus 82 on a 3-game win streak.
Yeah.
Oh boy, how far are these Lions going down?
I don't know.
Because
I think just because of purely how good they have been, they have to be top 10. But
everyone I agree.
Everyone else is just too good right now.
It's a matter of nobody wants to be good. Like you look at the Colts and you have an opportunity to be good, and they lose to a meh team, right?
Yeah.
I mean the Steelers are good, and I mean
Yeah.
we have to give Steelers love now.
Yeah.
Like I think Green Bay and the Chiefs, who we had at 10 tied, I think they're out. They're out of the top 10, and
Yeah.
Steelers found their way in,
Yeah.
even though Green Bay beat the Steelers last week.
I don't know, man.
I mean Green Bay losing to Carolina is
Panthers bad.
you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, they're 5-4. I mean, they're still bad. I don't know, man.
But
Maybe
I
put the.
mean, I will say this as well too. Carolina is better than the Falcons,
I mean,
who
that doesn't.
Yeah.
who beat the Bills, who we just bumped up 2 spots.
Are the Panthers the best team in the league if you think about it?
No.
Is that the transitive property?
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
based on the transitive property.
I don't
Yeah, I
know,
think it's
man.
just
Steelers defense played good today. They have
Maybe
not. They
put the
have not
Steelers
been
at
good.
7. Maybe no. Wait.
I don't know if the
Maybe
Steelers
put
do
them at
bump up.
10.
I think that like if anybody, even with the loss to the Panthers, who are 5-4,
Yeah.
Green Bay may stay in that 10th spot.
Yeah. I can agree with you there.
I don't think that we can put a 4-loss Kansas City team back up there, even though
No.
we all know that they're good and they'll be back up there at some point
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you want to hear the list right now? See if you agree or disagree.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Patriots, number
Okay.
1.
1.
I mean,
Yeah.
both
Can
offense and
agree.
defense are playing pretty good.
Yeah.
Eagles, number 2. And
Bold pick.
that one might be up for debate.
Yeah.
Colts, number 3.
That's acceptable.
Bills, number 4. Broncos, number 5.
5. Okay.
Bucks, number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks, number 7.
7. Okay.
Rams, 8. Lions, 9. Green Bay, 10.
I think that's a good list if you ask me.
I could see debates for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I could see a flip if you would want to with the Broncos and the Bills. Only because like the Bills offense reminds me a lot of the Broncos. They're like a poor man's Bills, the Broncos.
Yeah.
It's just that the Broncos defense is so much better than the Bills defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still agree with that.
And so my only and here's my question. And I don't know. And again, it's hard because you don't want to use the transitive property here. But are the 49ers
I
better
know.
than the Packers? Because the Niners have beaten the Seahawks and the Rams, but
They're 6-3.
But they've barely beaten every other team that they've played.
Yeah.
1 score game against the Saints, 1 score game against the Cardinals, 1 score game against the Jags. They lose to the Texans, and they beat the Falcons and Giants by 10, which is 2 scores, I guess. So
yeah, I mean the Steelers and the 49ers are a very similar team. And I mean if you look at it, the Detroit Lions, when you put together the win percentage plus the point differential, the Detroit Lions fall all the way down to like 12. Should we drop? I mean, we have them pretty low on our list, in my opinion. Number 9.
I think it's hard because
we're doing power rankings, not standings. So like I think we have
so
to
that's
stick.
What I was gonna say.
We have to stick to our. Who do you not want to play this week?
Yeah.
Like for example, who do you want to play in the Super Bowl tomorrow?
Right.
And it's even looking, from the outside in as a Lions fan, I feel like this, you look at their record and you look at the teams they lost to, but you look at the team that they still have.
Right.
At the end of the day,
I
they
don't want to
still
play them.
have, yeah. So I think they should stay top 10, but it's I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just going.
No, I agree.
It's just
tough.
It's
a debate. It's a debate.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'll go over one more time real quick. Patriots, Eagles, Colts, Bills, Broncos, Bucks, Seahawks, Rams, Lions, Packers.
Yeah, I think that's
Solid.
a good list, but
Yeah, it's a good list.
it's just
It's debatable, which is I think
really, if you
we
want to
said-
like look at and the problem is you have to look at the good teams in the NFL. We'd have to extend our list by another 5 to 10 teams because there's so many.
It would be easier to come up with who's bad in the league.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's not even
because you can throw out, you can just go boom, Giants, Saints, Falcons, Cardinals,
Raiders,
Dolphins, Jets,
Browns.
Raiders, Browns,
Yeah.
Titans, Texans,
I mean, it's not even close. So Tennessee's looking at the first overall draft pick again.
Yeah. So as the Miami Dolphins.
We have 3 1-win teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
In week 9.
Yeah.
It's like
no, and it's but they're and then still at the top, it's like everybody's beating up on everybody else. Like these mid-tier teams, like somewhere between your Jacksonville Jaguars all the way down to your Bengals have played upset.
And it's ridiculous because there's only 3 teams with a winning percentage above 750.
Yeah.
The Broncos, the Colts, and the Patriots. And as much as I don't want to say like these are the best teams in the NFL, like you look at the actual team, you don't think they're the best, but they're playing the best out of anyone in the league right now.
Yeah.
There's 2 teams with 6-game win streaks.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think that I wouldn't, with a healthy AJ Brown, I wouldn't want to play the Eagles.
Yeah.
With a healthy O-line, I wouldn't want to play the Lions. And, I'm thinking of it as like a Broncos fan. Like, why am, like bias aside, like why aren't the Broncos up there, even though they have one of the best records? Because the Bills' offense is stupid explosive. The Eagles have, in my opinion, still the best team in the NFL on paper.
Yeah.
The Patriots have been playing lights out football.
Yep.
Across all facets of the game.
The Colts have been blowing teams out. Today was the first time that, other than the Broncos game where they won by 2 points, today was the first time they've not looked good. The Bucks had a bye.
Yeah.
Seahawks look really good. I just all these teams, like you could make a point for all these teams to be in the top 5, let alone the top 10.
Yeah.
It's just no. This is going to be. This season is going to be ridiculous when we get to the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's
obviously.
You're gonna have.
It's going to be fun.
You're gonna have some 500 teams that are good.
And the bye week is going to be huge.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're gonna have 500 teams that are barely making the playoffs that are really good.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be one of the years of sports of all times.
Yeah.
Just looking at what happened with the World Series.
Right.
College football is being ridiculous right now.
Yeah, you're going to have 3 lost teams make the playoffs.
I think basketball is going to be amazing when we get to the NBA in college.
Yeah. We're at the pinnacle.
Right. Okay.
We've reached the top.
Yeah.
No, but so there's our list. I mean, barring anything crazy happening tonight with the Seahawks, I don't see that happening. That's where we're at. And then Monday night's matchup is Dallas and Arizona. So neither of those teams are anywhere close to our top 10, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume Dallas would win that game, but you know, who knows?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, all right, boys.
Yeah.
There's our top 10 for this week.
Yep.
Week
Yep.
9, going into week 9.
Yeah.
So,
You're going into week 10.
going into week 10. That was week 9. You're right.
Yep.
So,
I don't know, man. Just
Don't know.
crazy stuff.
yep.
Crazy
Well,
voodoo
we'll
magic.
see. We'll have to see how this pans out, but that's it right
Yeah.
there. As of now, which is crazy because if you would have told me at the beginning of the year that the Patriots would be the best team in the AFC East, I would have probably laughed at you because I didn't know if Drake May was any good. I didn't know if they had a defense because their defense wasn't very good, but they made a lot of moves. So,
Yeah.
Not only the best team in the AFC East, one of the best teams in the NFL. What are we talking about? That sounds ridiculous. Same with the Colts. I mean,
right.
we knew that Patriots were going to be better. We knew
Yeah.
that they were going to turn around. We
Of course.
did not know that they were going to be spanking up on everyone.
I don't.
So,
Because of Drake May and Stephon Diggs.
and booty. Don't
Yeah.
forget about the booty.
Can't forget about him.
Travion Henderson. He actually had a good
Yeah.
game today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good.
he did.
So,
Yeah. Well,
all right, boys. I think that's all I got for this.
Yeah.
we talked
I
about
don't have-
Cavs, right?
We did talk about the
Yeah.
Cavs.
Okay. I want to talk. I want to point out one more thing to talk. This was actually on my funniest sports moments of the week, but it was so long because But I'm just gonna do it anyway since it'll be the final one of this
All right.
podcast. So
Close us
another Tom Grassi was referenced in a Backstreet Boys song. I Want It That Way in a week 1 scripted video by Don Rogers and a couple other characters from the scripted video saying, "You all know you are not winning. Tell me why. Because you ain't nothing but a headache. Tell me why. Because you ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never want to hear you say I want it that way to beat the Jets and score 4 touchdowns. Now I can see that we're falling apart on the way that it used to be. Okay, now you're losing week 1 and Cameron's going to get all the blame even though it's not his fault. Yeah. What? He's a division rival and best friend. No matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me. That's it.
Wow, that was beautiful.
That was back in week 1. I wanted to tell you guys.
Listen, Giovanni.
We need to have a karaoke segment.
When's your birthday?
December 18th.
I got to find a way to have Tom Grassi like cameo on this thing.
Hold up. I'm Googling that right now.
Yeah. How much is a Tom Grassi cameo?
I don't know. But that was back in week 1, and I want to tell you guys about it.
I'll have to reach out to him. DM him.
That was just beautiful singing right there.
Thank you.
Gosh.
And I know I just did that talent show a couple months ago, by the way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, subscribe to Ohio Sportscast just so you can watch Giovanni Schefter breaking news and the updates. Subscribe to Top Gun Podcast. Subscribe to Smee Sports. Subscribe to famous YouTuber Tom Grassi and subscribe to That's Good Sports.
There we go.
All right. Well, Dan, and also
we were exhausted here today.
Yeah. Wow. Listen, just don't forget.
It's not about being right. It's about sounding confident.
You got
There
it.
you go.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.
See ya!